Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? We'll get started in just a few minutes. We'll let people trickle in. Feel free to share the video on your socials or with friends. Hi, Chloe. Thanks for being here. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks. Okay, cool. I've had a journey with like mics and technology situations, so we're actually back to my old mic, but it works okay. Hi, Mom. Thanks for being here, everyone. It is a rainy day in Montreal, which means it's very humid, which is fine. Hi, Bethany. So exciting. We'll start in just a couple minutes. How's everyone doing today? Good, I hope. Hi, Ted. So exciting. We'll get started very soon. Let me know at any point if there are any issues with the video or audio. Let me know. From my end, it always looks fine. So feel free to let me know if there are any technical things going on. Hi, Abner. Thanks for being here. So exciting. Okay, we'll start in one more minute. It will be a bit of a shorter concert today. The music, the pieces are just a bit shorter today, but we're gonna have fun, and it's gonna be great. If you haven't already, please say hi in the comments if you feel comfortable. Hi, Jackie! Yay! So exciting. Abner says, speaking of duets, I just recorded a duet with myself for NAO. Tricky stuff? Yeah. Yeah, technology is tricky. It's very tricky. But that's kind of cool. That's really fun. Yeah, that's really fun. I just got a mic for my phone, which I can't use on my computer, but I'm excited to test things out. I used it for the bonus video, so we'll talk about that in a second. But okay, I think we will get started now. But of course, feel free to share the video if you'd like, and I'm sure more people will join us as we go on, which is really exciting. So, welcome everyone to the 11th installment of Caitlin's Cozy Concerts, the concert series where you can remain cozy at home and not catch COVID. Every last Saturday of the month, you can find me here on YouTube, sharing a space for discussion and reflection, as well as some flute tunes, which always include at least one composer of color and or non-male composer. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you're all doing well. So I begin every concert with a land acknowledgement. I want to acknowledge that this concert is taking place in Tiohtià:ke, Montreal, on the traditional territory of the St. Lawrence Iroquoians, the Kanien'kehá:ka, Mohawk, and the Haudenosaunee tribes and nations. I gathered this information from native-land.ca, which tells you which tribes and nations the land you live on belongs to, and you can find the link to that in the description box below. I've also included a link to an interactive map, which tells you which residential schools you live closest to. The one closest to Montreal was named La Tuque, and it opened in 1963 and closed in 1978, and it was run by the Anglicans. I want to remind everyone that the last residential school in Canada only closed in 1996 when I was 2 years old. We must continue to acknowledge the history of colonization and genocide in Canada and the effects they continue to have on the Indigenous communities across the country, despite residential schools not existing anymore. And I will talk a bit more about that in just a moment. I have left a bunch of important links and resources in the description box just below this video. So please make sure to take a look and ask me any questions you have. Each concert, I send half of all proceeds to the Indigenous or Black communities of Montreal as a form of reparations. In the description box, you will find my email address and PayPal information, and I encourage you to send some tips my way if you can. My email address is caitlin.berger06@gmail.com, and then for PayPal, you can go to paypal.me/CaitlinBergerFlute. But of course, this is all in the description box. You don't have to write anything down or remember anything. It's all down there. And if it's not for some reason, let me know, but it should be. So that's the 50% is sent to either Indigenous or Black communities. And then the other half, of course, goes towards supporting the work involved in putting on these concerts, which includes, of course, practicing, but also purchasing sheet music, buying proper equipment, and much more. If you send more than $10, I will send you back a link to a bonus music video with a fun song that I recorded. And it's a different song each month. And if you sign up to my monthly newsletter, you will find out the name of the bonus song or piece for the upcoming concert. So make sure to subscribe through the link in the description box. So basically, this past Monday, my monthly newsletter went out, and everyone who was subscribed got to find out what the bonus song is for today's concert. If you do very generously donate more than $10, just make sure to leave your email address in the message section of PayPal or e-transfer so that I'm able to send you back the link to that bonus video. But of course, any amount helps. I'm extremely appreciative of everyone who donates during these concerts. Last month, I was able to send $43 to the Black Healing Fund. So thank you very, very much to everyone who sent some tips my way. I really appreciate it. This month, I will be sending money directly to Indigenous people in need in the Montreal area. I do this through a Facebook group called Settlement Reparations for Indigenous People, Montreal and Surrounding Area. That's linked in the description box. Basically, in this Facebook group, Indigenous people can post requesting financial help, and settlers can send them money directly through e-transfer. Hi, Dad. You can also join this group if you're on Facebook and offer your help whenever you're able to. It is incredibly important to ensure the safety and health of Indigenous communities in this country, and ultimately to give the land back to them to govern over. Some of you might be aware that there have been more and more discoveries of children's bodies underneath former residential schools in several provinces since I spoke about this last month. And unfortunately, I'm sure we haven't seen the last of them yet. The most recent one was in Saskatchewan with 751 unmarked graves found, which is not something that any human being should have to truthfully say out loud, but there we are. It is extremely gut-wrenching and heartbreaking to witness this, and we can't rest until all of those children are found and until the genocide of Indigenous people is genuinely over in this country, because it is not currently. I'm just going to take a second to breathe because it's very hard to bear witness to what's happening right now. On a lighter note, I do want to share with you a couple of upcoming events that might interest you. One of them is this coming week. It is the showcase of the Montreal Contemporary Music Lab. I've been participating in this workshop all month long, and the project my group has put together will be premiering live on Facebook this week. There are kind of two time slots because there's a lot of groups doing this workshop. So you can watch half of the groups on Thursday, July 1st at 6 p.m. And then there's another showcase Friday, July 2nd at 2 p.m. Elizabeth says, absolutely devastating. I'm glad you use your platform for such good. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a rough month for like watching the news and seeing the unearthing of children. Yeah, there's a lot of people and a lot of institutions that we know have always had blood on their hands, but that, you know, probably need to do something about it at this point. Yeah, I can talk a bit about that later if anyone's interested. So for the Montreal Contemporary Music Lab, you can find a link to their Facebook page in the description box and RSVP to the events. They're free. They're just going to be live streamed on Facebook, and it's all new music. So the group that I'm in, we did an improvisation session on Zoom, like together, and we made a video out of it, and it's really, really awesome. So yeah, this Thursday at 6 p.m. Montreal time, or Friday at 2 p.m. Montreal time. I don't know yet which day my group will be showcased on, but yeah, you can like the Labo Facebook page and you'll get information. The other event I wanted to let you know about is that I will be hosting a flute fundamentals workshop through Jams. This is on July 30th at 1 p.m., again, Montreal time, over Zoom. So Jams, if you didn't know, is the online music school I co-founded last year. It's called the Just and Accessible Music School, and we're an online music school cooperative. Basically, we're going to be there's 4 workshops happening this summer. It's the first time we're doing this. And I will be hosting a flute workshop at the end of July. You can either participate or watch these workshops. And for the one that I'm hosting, the flute fundamentals one, you'll get a fresh perspective on all the basic aspects that create a beautiful sound on the flute. So you could be a beginner, a seasoned player, doesn't even matter. You're just going to get some information from me, who maybe you don't know that well as a teacher or flutist yet. So if you're interested, you can definitely check out the link in the description box for all the information. Message me, comment here. I will give you more information very, very gladly. And of course, finally, I will announce the theme for this concert, which is Fun with Friends, aka duets. I am extremely excited to share this virtual stage with 3 of my close friends and play some fun pieces with them. So make sure to leave comments in the chat as we go on. I'll be answering questions or comments, and I really want this to be a space where we can have discussions and have fun. Your prompt today, the question that you must answer, you don't have to, is to tell me about the most fun experience you've had playing with or listening to music with friends. And I will share some of mine, which I have forgotten to prepare because that's how my brain works. I write out the prompt for you. I tell myself, Caitlin, you should probably think of an answer to this question as well. And then it doesn't happen. So I will think of them on the spot today. Sorry about that. But more importantly, I want to hear from you, of course. So that's that. If you haven't already, feel free to say hi in the comments so that I know who's hanging out with us today. Can you guess the first piece on the program? I will actually give you like 30 seconds to actually answer this genuinely. What is the first piece on the program? If you've been to these concerts before, you should know. Can you guess? No, Jackie, not the flower duet. Bethany says, playing Daphnis at a summer festival a couple of years ago. I was playing alto flutes and I was great friends with everyone in the section. That is awesome. Oh my God. That is really, really cool. Wow. Ted says not Telemann. Telemann, yeah, Telemann. Yes, correct. Yeah, I was being cheeky. But yeah, so I will be playing another Telemann fantasy. For those of you who don't know, every concert I present one of the 12 solo flute fantasies by Telemann, who was a white German composer from the 1700s. So if you have watched these concerts for a while, you know that I always start with those. Today, of course, we are on to number 11, and it is in G major. There are technically 4 movements to this one, but the second one is super short, and I'll explain in just a second. So we have the first movement, which is really bright, energetic, right from the beginning, with lots of notes and leaps. The second movement, as I just mentioned, is literally 5 notes long. It's just 5 notes. But as is the case with Baroque music, you are meant to ornament around these notes, which I will be doing. But it's still like super short, like 9 seconds long. The third movement is basically a fugue, except we'd need at least one more instrument to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure it's a fugue. There's a basic idea that gets repeated in different ways throughout the movement, and it's very serious and robust, kind of. Hi, Sarah! Hi! And then the last movement is quite dance-like and joyous, and just really comforting, I find. I think in general, this is definitely one of the kind of brighter fantasies of the set, and I've really enjoyed learning it. Most of the other fantasies I had already learned before starting this entire concert series, but this one I don't think I did. I might have just sight read it once. So it was really nice to actually kind of formally learn it and put it together this month. As always, you can let me know what this piece makes you think of as you listen to the 11th solo flute fantasy in G major by Telemann. Ooh. Again, you can let me know if there's any issues with the sound or the video, and I'll see what I can do about it. But hopefully it's all good. This is Fantasy number 11 in G major.
So that was Fantasy number 11 in G major by Telemann. Thank you, Chloe. Jackie says this one sounds so fun to play. Yeah, it actually really is. The first movement is really awkward for the fingers, though, but it sounds really nice. Bethany says, so playful and fun. Yeah. Abner says, the Telemanns are great. Yeah, they really are. Yeah. Elizabeth says, love the different voices and fun characters. Thank you. Thank you, Chloe. Chloe says, so lovely. Thank you. Hi, Allison. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Telemann 11 is great. Yeah, it's definitely one of the kind of brighter and lighter and just really like comforting ones, I find. Ted, thank you. Thanks, Bethany. Ah, y'all are so nice. So, if you just joined us, thank you for joining us today. Your prompt for the comment section or the chat section is to, if you want, tell me about the most fun experience that you've had either playing with or playing or listening to music, with friends. So what is an experience you've had, around music that you've had with friends? Bethany shared one that was really lovely, playing Daphnis. Some of mine definitely go back to like youth orchestra and making friends there and all of the concerts I would do. Actually, Ted, I'll talk about Ted a little bit later, but Ted and I were in the same youth orchestra and maybe we didn't. Sorry, I had a thought, but maybe the thought's wrong. Ted, did we ever do wind quintet together? I can't remember now. But I know when I was in the first youth orchestra I was in, I played with some of my friends in a wind quintet sometimes, and those were really fun concerts and stuff. I'm a bad friend. I don't remember. Yeah, I think Ted and I did some wind quintet stuff. I'm trying to think of other specific memories, which, as I said before, unfortunately, I did not prepare because of my brain. I'm sorry. But yeah, feel free to share your super fun experiences playing music or listening to music with friends. I would love to hear about those. And just a friendly reminder, of course, that I am accepting tips for these concerts. You can send a tip either through e-transfer or PayPal. The information is down below. If you send more than $10, you'll receive a special bonus video by email.
And half of all tips that I receive this month will be going to Indigenous individuals in need in the Montreal area. So if you have a few dollars to spare, please consider donating my way. And of course, I will then transfer half of that money over to Indigenous individuals. Chloe says, definitely playing in high school band. Yeah. I definitely have great memories of high school band and also CJEP band. Playing with friends in those settings is really fun. My dad says, quite young to be having memory lapses. No, it's not that I have memory. It's because I'm bad at preparing answers to my own prompts every month. I write the prompt. I'm like, oh, this would be a good prompt for the next concert. And then I don't think about my own answers as well, because I always say that I'll share some of mine as you share yours, and then I forget. Because I'm the type of person that has to sit down and remember on purpose things. Anyways, they'll come to me. Definitely, but I mean, usually it's all the times that I've played duets or done really small chamber stuff with friends have always stood out as the most fun musical experiences that I've had, because they're usually literally just fun. There's no stress or pressure that you might get in orchestra or for other reasons. But yeah. All right, so we will be moving on to the first duet on today's program. Sorry, I'm literally so excited for the next few pieces. The first duet on our program today is called Piece for Two Flutes, composed in 1998 by Colleen Muriel, and I will be playing with my friend Bethany McLean. Say hi to Bethany. I think she's still here, hopefully. Before I introduce Bethany, I will just tell you a bit about the piece and the composer. This piece is very, very lyrical and sweet, and the two flute parts constantly go back and forth between who gets to play the melody line, literally every bar. So one bar, flute one is more of the melody, the next bar, we switch. The composer, Colleen Muriel, is a white Canadian woman who is now living in the UK. She's a prolific composer, flutist, and arranger, and she's published almost 70 books of sheet music, as well as numerous CDs. Yes, so my friend Bethany will be playing the first flute part, and I'll be playing the second flute part. Bethany is an amazing flutist who I met at the Orford Music Academy back in 2017. She was taking the piccolo class at the time. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bethany, but I'm pretty sure. And at that same week, I was studying flute with Julien Bodimont. But all the flutists often ate meals together. And then a bunch of us even went out for a really, really lovely group dinner to Magog, which is the nearby town. And it was just super, super lovely. Yes. One of my favorite pictures that I have, maybe I don't know if it's still on my phone. I have a really beautiful picture of, I think it was 6 or 7 of us that went to Magog that one time, and I took a picture. Anyways, it's great. So since we met at Orford, we've remained in contact through social media because Bethany lives in the US, and I consider her a close friend of mine. So I also want to mention she just recently completed her master's degree at the Manhattan School of Music. Can we get some claps for Bethany? Drop those clap emojis. I'm going to keep clapping till I see some. Hi, Sophie. We're currently clapping for Bethany. I watched her final recital and literally, wow, it was amazing. Truly, 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 absolutely amazing. I was blown away by it. Yes. Thank you for the claps. I am super excited to play with Bethany today. Of course, I should mention it now, but I'll mention it at the end as well. All of my friends today have pre-recorded videos of the pieces that we're going to play together. And I can't show the video on screen for a million complicated reasons. But this week, actually, this is something I do every concert that I don't even know if I've mentioned before. After every concert, I put out just the individual music videos of the pieces I played during the concert. So if you want to go back and just watch the music portions of these concerts, you don't have to sift through the live stream. You'll be able to have the music video, on my YouTube channel. So this week, when I put these music videos together, I will be putting my friends' videos side by side to mine from right now, from today. So you will be able to see them play, but it's going to be in the music videos that are going to come out each day starting Monday. Just to put that out there, throw that out there. Jackie says, I'm on my computer, so don't know how to add emoji, but damn, that is impressive. Yes. Thank you for all the claps for Bethany. Okay, so we will be playing Piece for Two Flutes by Muriel. And of course, bear with me as I set up my setup. Bluetooth speaker, always got to feature it. It's pink, and that's why I got to feature it. But yeah, in the meantime, if you want to let me know as I'm setting up, if you've had other like specifically really awesome experiences playing music with friends or listening to music with friends, drop that in the chat. Oh, oops. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me. Elizabeth says cute speaker. Thank you. I'll show it again because it is really cute. Hi, Erin. Thanks for being here. I don't think I've ever been so excited for one of these concerts. Just saying. Okay. All right, so again, once again, this is Piece for Two Flutes by Muriel, and I am playing with Bethany McLean. Sorry, I'm like so happy right now. Oh, thank you. Yay! Let's applaud Bethany. So beautiful. Such beautiful playing. Elizabeth says, I played Shostakovich String Quartet number 8 with friends, which was a ton of fun. We had an arts and crafts rehearsal where we sat on the floor and taped up our music to make the page turns doable. Oh my God, that's awesome. That's so sweet. Oh my God, thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Sarah. Elizabeth says, so beautiful and flowing. It makes me think of a peaceful river with birds and flowers. Yes. Isn't it so peaceful? I love the harmony in like the second half, the like back and forth major minor stuff. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Ted. Thanks, Abner, Allison. Oh, wow. Thank you, everyone. Erin says, great blend. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bethany. So lovely. I wish this piece was longer. It's like such great material. Yay. Bethany says we need to play together in person now. Yeah, I agree. Come on over if you can. Or I have so many friends in the States. I should really go there. Sarah says I could listen to it for hours, right? Like really, like, yeah. I actually found that piece, the one that we just played. I found it on the CMC website, the Canadian Music Center website. Because I was like, look, I have a lot going on in June. I want to see if I could find something kind of simple, straightforward to play with friends. And so I just looked up, basically non-male or non-white composers on the CMC website. And I found this one. I just kind of browsed it really quickly. I was like, looks great. And like in case anyone needs like sheet music, like the CMC website has a lot of music that is super, super reasonably priced for PDF downloads. And even for like actually kind of like bound music, it's not that expensive. But like I've played a few pieces throughout this whole concert series where I bought the sheet music from the CMC as a PDF download. And it's always been like $13 or less, basically, for all this really great music. So just throwing that out there. That's where I found that piece. So Abner says, very nice. Just one thing, your mic seems to be clipping a little bit. Maybe a loose cable or high gain. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even explain how much like strife I've had with technology. No, the gain is down. A loose cable. I never thought of that though, but I don't think so. Was it? I know sometimes the speaker kind of has a slightly loud sound. So I'm aware of that one, but I don't know if, like this morning when I did a test, the mic itself wasn't clipping. So I'm curious to know. I'm not sure if it's that. Is it, Avner, is it clipping when I'm talking as well? Yeah, no, I know. I mean, the other day when I did a test run, there was like a scratching sound constantly throughout. But then this morning when I did the exact same kind of test run with the same settings, it wasn't there anymore. So I'm just curious. Yeah, Bethany says, I think it was the speaker. Yeah, it's, yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Bethany Hopsporter. Yes. Thanks. Yeah. It's just finding the balance between making sure it's like loud enough for you guys to hear. But then sometimes it will clip a bit with the speaker, but yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah. But let me know. This is good stuff. This yeah. Keep sending. Oh, thanks, Mom. I didn't see your comment before. Thanks. Slight click static, not talking about during music. Yeah. Wow, that's what was happening the other day. That's really annoying. It wasn't even it wasn't happening this morning. That's so weird. Like I actually played through all the music this morning on the same settings. Like you could do like a live stream and make it private, and it wasn't doing that. So that's really annoying. I'm really sorry. Oh, well. All right. Aaron says it seems like the speaker. Yeah, I was aware of that one. There, unfortunately, I can't exactly do much about that one. But the mic is, I mean, I can't do much about the mic either, to be honest. Let me know if that keeps going on, though. I just want to be aware of the situation because I can't. Yeah, I don't know as I'm streaming. Thanks, everyone, though. Thanks. All right, so next up on the program is actually Telemann again. He has been double billed today. Bethany says you're doing great. Thank you. What is that emoji? That's like the cutest emoji I've ever seen. Or is that like a, what is that? That is so cute. Sorry, it's pink and cute, and that's my brand. So, double build, right, Sarah? Yeah, I know. Double build. So, my friend, you are all like literally such amazing people. Can I just say that? I can't get through this concert. I need to. Okay. My friend Ted Cameron and I will be playing 2 movements from 2 of Telemann's canonic sonatas. Of course, I'll introduce Ted in just a moment, but first we'll be playing the last movement of Sonata number 1 in G major, and then we'll be playing the last movement of Sonata number 2 in D major. Both of them are very upbeat, energetic, super fun, just a great time. So as I said, these are called canonic sonatas, which is because they are canons. And for anyone who isn't aware for any reason, it's fine. A canon is basically a piece of music where everyone is playing the exact same music, the exact same notes the whole time. There's only one part that everyone shares, but the players all start at different times usually from the beginning. Elizabeth says, love these sonatas. I used to pair up with my studio mates and play these for fun, right? Actually, okay, one of my favorite memories is one that I will explain in just a moment, actually, with these sonatas. But yeah, so basically, today what's going to happen is Ted is going to start playing, and then I will, from the beginning, and then I will play from the beginning, but a bar after him. And somehow it will sound amazing. When you stop and think about it, canons are literally the most genius thing in the world because there's only one part to play from versus the duet I just did with Bethany. We had 2 separate parts of music that, of course, still sound nice together. But in this case, Ted and I are playing the exact same piece. There's only one part to read from, but we're starting at different times. And that's what makes these really fun. Just had to throw that out there. My mom says, tu sais que j'aime beaucoup Telemann, don't get it today. Yeah, my mom says that she really likes Telemann and she feels spoiled today. Yes, these are really fun. No, that's my Ted. Ted says, my favorite memory is playing these duets with Caitlin at YSO Breaks. Yes. All right, you got to it first. I'll give you that. So, Ted, you can say hi to him in the comments. Abner says it's pretty incredible the harmonies that get created in canons, like, right? And this is only a duet, but I'm certain there exist canons where it's like many people or many starting points. That is like out of this world genius. Counterpoint, yes. Yes. All right, Ted. Ted is a wonderful oboist who is currently studying at Concordia University here in Montreal. And we met through WISO, which I mentioned briefly before. It's the West Island Youth Symphony Orchestra, the very first youth orchestra I ever joined. And we met back in 2013. We immediately clicked. So much so that since early on in our friendship, we call each other me, which I think we've done in previous concerts. So if you've ever kind of been on these concerts and seen the chat and like seen Ted go like, hi, me, and you've been like, who's this Ted person saying hi, me? That's why. We just like kind of shared the same thoughts. We would laugh at the same jokes, like say the same thing at the same time without planning it, that sort of thing. So we basically kind of refer to each other as the exact same person. And we just had a really fun time together playing in WISO, and it was really fun. So we would, as Ted has mentioned, play these canonic sonatas together during rehearsal breaks. And we haven't seen each other in a while. So playing these sonatas together today is really meaningful for both of us. So please welcome Ted. I am extremely happy and excited to play these two separate movements with him today. So please enjoy these canonic duets. We'll start in just a moment. Why am I putting my phone down? I need my phone. Aw, Sarah says so cute. I know, right? I know. Is this still on? Okay. So there are two movements from two separate sonatas that we're playing, and Ted starts each one. And then I follow him. What? How cool was that? I'm sorry. Like, Sarah says, wow. Elizabeth says, this movement is so fun to play, so joyful. I know, right? Woo! Clap, clap, Ted. Ted, oh my gosh. Chloe says, woo, these are so fun. I know. Jackie says, very fun. I quite like flute and oboe together. Yeah, that's a great mix. Thanks, Abner. So cool. Yeah, I know, right? Allison says, so joyful and lovely. Thank you. Thanks, Sophie. Thanks, Mom. Yeah. Flobo for the win. Oh my God. I never even like put those words together. That's amazing. Thank you, Bethany. Sarah says it's so joyful, right? Truly, truly. I mean, these are actually sonatas, so there's like 3 movements to each one. We just played the last one of each, but so there are some character differences and other movements, of course. But Ted says, "Oh my God, I ship it." Thanks, Dad. Yay, Ted. And because Ted lives in Montreal, unlike 98% of my friends nowadays, we might actually get together and play music soon, and I'm very excited. I haven't played with a real human, like live, in-person human in a very long time. Erin says, so much fun, right? Yes. Very, very, very fun. Just to check, was there any like clicking or staticky sound for this one? I mean, I can't really do anything about it anyways, but one day it will be better quality on these streams. So if you haven't already, if you want to share, oh yeah, okay. As I was playing, because I have ADHD, as I was playing, I thought of 2, I might have forgotten them, like 2 other situations where I had really fun playing experiences with friends. One of them actually was with Abner. Abner, do you remember when you, me, and Amelia did like trio stuff together and we busked? I think that was the last time I ever busked, like 6 years ago now. Though that was really, really fun because that was just like pure, just like for fun. I mean, we busked to try and make some change, but so that was one really fun experience. Bethany says a lot better in that one. Okay, great. No extra sorry. Okay, perfect. So I think it's a speaker, which is kind of good to know. Bethany says, no. I told everyone to record really loud. It's there's so many moving parts to these concerts and stuff that I can't always get the kind of like perfect quality of sound type of thing. So don't worry about it. That was it was perfect. Trio on the Metro, right? I know, yeah. Okay, great. I do music for the money, yeah. Yeah, maybe we won't go through, but yeah. And then the other one, what was the other one I was thinking of? Oh, I already lost it. Oh my God, no, yes. Okay, I found it. One of my, hands down, this will go down in history. On my deathbed, I'll be thinking about this. The time, I think it was in I don't know if it was 2016 or 17. Oh no, I think it was 2016. So, because I went to Orford, 3 times. Anyways, I think it was the first summer I went to Orford. No, I think it was the second. I don't remember. Okay, one of the years. The flutist decided to do a drunk concerto competition. Oh my God, you're not ready for this. We did. So on the like Saturday night at the end of the week, we decided to like have a couple drinks at the bar, which is where I discovered my favorite alcoholic beverage, which is called a porn star. And it's really good. It's electric blue, tastes like candy. Perfect. Anyways, we had a little bit of alcohol, and then we went to the like big one of the bigger like music rooms, and we decided to play. Oh, okay. This is what it was. The first summer we did a drunk concerto competition. So everyone like played whatever concerto they wanted. I think I did Mozart, and I couldn't remember it from memory at that point. So it was just, anyways, but we all had like so much fun. It was hilarious. And then I think the following year we did a drunk excerpts like competition. So we had to play excerpts by memory, which at that point I was like, I don't know any excerpts by memory. Like, so people, they let me use my book. I think I tried to play Firebird. Ooh, it did not go well. Anyways, it was hilarious. I have videos. I will not show you. They're, of other people. But it was, oh my God, it was so fun. It was so funny. It was probably some of the most fun I've ever had in my entire life. Oh my God. Anyways, Bethany says, you remember? Yeah. Okay, so it was the second summer that I went, it was when we did excerpts. And oh my God, I won't say the names. Anyways, 2 people played the last movement of Prokofiev Classical Symphony, like 2 flutists. They played each one, like flute 1, flute 2. They played it the whole thing by memory. A full tempo, like perfect. I literally was dying. It was so good. I have video evidence. I will never delete it. It was so fun. I can't believe I forgot about that. Literally so fun. Alyssa and Devin. Yes, exactly. Oh no, it's fine. The drunk excerpts. Oh my God. It was insane. It was insane. It was so good. It was very crazy. Yeah. I literally, it was very fun. So those are probably my like top favorite, those 2. It was just really fun. So there you have it. Oh my gosh. I'll probably think of other ones as I keep playing. I'm the type of person that my thoughts just run wild when I play the flute. I still think about playing like as I'm playing, but I often let my thoughts wander. So that's what I came up with. I did not get drunk at Orford. I was at the most I was tipsy. Probably not even, but it was just really fun. We had asked Julien, the teacher, to like join us, and he was like, I don't want to get in trouble, so no, which was probably a good call. But yeah, it was extremely fun. So, friendly reminder that I am accepting tips for this concert. And for these stories, I don't know. No, the stories are just for fun. But half of the money that I received today will be sent off to Indigenous individuals in need in the Montreal area. So if you have a few dollars to spare, that would be lovely to send some money their way. And also, if you've watched some of these concerts and you were never able to donate before, but today you're thinking, you know what? Today's the day. I'll send some money to Caitlin. Thank you. If you donate more than $10, you will receive a bonus music video by email, and it's literally delightful this month. I say that every month because I'm sorry, but every month it's true that the bonus video is delightful. So, but like, it's really great. So, yeah. So if you send more than $10, you'll get that bonus video. But of course, I just want to say thank you once again for hanging out with me, for supporting these concerts, sharing about them with friends and family, and all that great stuff. It's I can't even explain how much of a highlight it is every month for me. So the final piece on today's fun program is Allegro and Minuetto for 2 flutes by Ludwig van Beethoven. I will be playing with my friend Lauren Jett, but I do want to say a very special shout out to my friend Jackie, who's originally going to play this duet with me, but she fell sick, unfortunately, right before recording. Jackie, I love you. Not to worry though, audience members, Jackie and I can't talk today. Jackie and I will be, you're not ready for this. We will be doing such an epic flute duet next month. I'm not telling you what it is in advance. I can't. It's too good of a. Anyways, we're going to be doing an epic virtual duet next month that you don't want to miss. So rest assured, Jackie will be part of these concerts, but just next month. I don't know if Lauren is here. I hope so, but maybe she wasn't able to be here live. But Jackie said, love you too. My lungs appreciate your understanding, of course. Oh yeah, okay, no, Beethoven first. So for those of you unaware, Beethoven was a apparently debatably white German composer in the late 1700s and early 1800s. You can discover what that means on your own. But this duet is just, as the other ones were, super fun and light, and there are 2 movements. It's pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward piece of music, so there's not much to explain about it. Sarah says, wait, what? My dad, I will confirm or deny in a private message. There was some, okay, briefly, because I can go on tangents if I don't watch myself. I think like a few months ago or last year, there was a whole like something went viral where like researchers were saying that Beethoven might have had like Black ancestry or like a Black mom, I think. But then some people debunked it. Some people said no, it's still possible. So literally, I really don't know what the like right true answer is. Okay, fine, it's Star Wars. Oh, y'all ruined it. Ruined the surprise. It's okay. Not everyone's here. That's going to be here next month, maybe. So whatever. Yes, Jackie and I will be playing a Star Wars duet next month. There you have it. It's going to be epic. You should watch. Anyways. Yeah, so anyways, that's why I say Beethoven is debatably white. Make of that what you will. But as I said, I'll be playing this piece with the wonderful Lauren Jett. Lauren and I met through Instagram since we both post a lot of flute content and we bonded over being flute nerds, basically. She is currently studying at the University of Alabama, and she's going into her final year of her bachelor's degree this fall. I watched her recital a few months ago, and it was amazing. Such great music and just amazing playing. So I'm really, really excited for you all to hear her today. So again, I will set myself up, and Lauren and I will play Allegro and Minuetto for 2 flutes by Beethoven. And there are 2 movements. I keep putting my phone away, but I need my phone. I don't know about you. I feel like this duet does not sound like Beethoven at all, but it's Beethoven. So it was super fun. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Hi, Fred. Hi. Bethany says y'all sound beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Elizabeth. Thanks, Abner. I don't think I understand your comment. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay. Alison says, love that duet, right? It's from this this book. I don't know if it's backwards to you guys or not, but it's album of flute duets. It's published by Schirmer. And I've had this for a long time. Actually, a friend back in high school gifted me this flute duet book. And so a lot of my memories, my fun experiences with playing music with friends comes from literally this book. I've been playing these duets for, I don't know, 12 15 years. I don't even know anymore. But the very last duet is an arrangement of the Scherzo from A Midsummer Night's Dream. And I've played this with friends before, and it's wild. It's so fun. And then it's just double tonguing for like 7 minutes straight. And then at the very end, there's the solo flute excerpt from the Scherzo at the end of the duet. So I would play this duet with friends to kind of test out like my endurance and like, okay, can I do double tonguing for like 7 minutes and then do the excerpt after? And if I could do the excerpt and like manage to do it okay, it kind of gave me confidence to just do the excerpt by itself, basically. Anyways, that's a lot of flute talk, but thank you, Chloe. Mom says, merci pour ce magnifique concert super duo. Thank you, merci. Thanks, Sarah. And thank you, Lauren. Oh my God, thank you, Lauren. Clap, please, for Lauren, who's an amazing flutist. I think she's currently doing an online, like a summer festival, the virtual flute music festival, I think it's called, which is really cool. Let me turn this off. Yeah, so thank you, Lauren. And thank you, obviously, Lauren, Bethany, and Ted, who collaborated with me this month. It was so fun. That is washing. Oh, really? I didn't notice that emoji is washing hands. I didn't even realize. Thanks, Chloe. That's so funny. I mean, I don't know about you. I think it's unfortunate that we've arrived at the end of the show. I had to keep this concert in terms of the music a bit more short and light and fun because I was doing the new music workshop and a lot of other things in June. So I didn't have time to learn really like intense contemporary music, you know? But yeah, I hope you had fun. I don't know if you could tell I've been having the time of my life today. If you did enjoy today's show, of course, feel free to leave a tip. You can do that through e-transfer or PayPal. All the information is down below. Half of all the money I received today will be sent to Indigenous individuals in need in the Montreal area. So again, if you can spare even like $2, it's okay. Like it will help. It will definitely help. And I really appreciate it. And of course, if you do send more than $10, I will send you back a link to a bonus music video. It is really delightful and comfy, cozy, classic Caitlin sort of song this month. So you don't want to miss out on that. Sarah says next concert will be 5 hours long. Oh, you want it to be 5 hours long? It will be. I'll get to that in just a second. But yes, obviously no pressure to donate. I'm literally completely fulfilled by just hosting these concerts and chatting with you all in the chat section and all that. Please make sure to check out all of the resources I left down below. Ask me any questions you have, or if the link doesn't work or something, just send me a message. But there's some really important stuff in the description box, so don't miss out on that. And as I mentioned earlier, in case you didn't know, after every concert, I do also upload just the individual music, individual pieces from the concert. So each piece I play, I make a video for that piece, and they come out once a day, like in the following week. So like Monday to Friday, there'll be each piece that I played during the live stream will come out as its own video. And there you will be able to see all the lovely people that I played with today. You'll be able to actually see their faces and see them playing side by side in these music videos. The easiest way to kind of have access to all this is just to subscribe to my channel. And then you'll obviously be notified when I release the music videos from today's concert this coming week. And it would be so lovely for you to especially to watch the duets so that you can actually see these wonderful musicians play on screen. Bethany says, cozy concert marathon. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That'd be so funny. So speaking of the next concert kind of like a couple of concerts ago, it's actually in 5 weeks instead of 4. It's at the very, very end of July. So it's July 31st at the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So that's Montreal time on YouTube again. And it's going to be called Movies and Musicals. And you know what? I don't know if you can all guess what the theme will be, but that's what the title is. So I'll let you think about it. Elizabeth says, thank you for a great concert. Are you looking forward to the next one? Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Also, I forgot, I meant to say this before. If any of you have like upcoming concerts or events that you want to like promo in this chat, please do so. I know Allison Hoffman has a concert tomorrow that I'm going to watch. I'm pretty sure it's on Twitch at 3 p.m. So Allison, if you want to throw that link in the chat box, please, please, please do so. I'm very, very excited for that. But yeah, if anyone wants to like do self-promo, literally, please, please, please do so. Yeah. Allison is I hope it's okay for me to be saying this. Allison is a really great flutist that I also met on Instagram, and she has a concert tomorrow of I'm pretty sure specifically solo flute music. Yes, please drop the link tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'm really excited for that. Oh yeah, I did want to mention that next concert is going to be the last one for a little while. I don't know how long. I don't know kind of what the rest of the year has in store for me, but it will be the last one at least for a month or two. So please tune in and share with your friends. As I said, it's going to be movies and movies and musicals. It's literally going to be so fun. I can't even explain right now. And especially because it's like movies and musical stuff, if you want to, what's the word? If you have any recommendations for like songs for me to play, there are a lot of constraints, so I can't promise anything in terms of me playing the music. But if you have recommendations of like movie music or like songs from musicals that you really want me to play, please let me know, because I'm going to be kind of deciding the repertoire this coming week for that concert. So please let me know. Will there be singing? Oh, in my concert? No. Sarah says, do a duet with Erin. Maybe. Honestly, maybe. Erin is my sister, by the way. Ali says, yeah, live stream on Facebook and Twitch. Please tune into Allison's concert tomorrow, 3 p.m. on Facebook and Twitch. Awesome. Bethany says we're running out of Telemann fantasies. Indeed we are. Next month is the last. Hi, Erin. Next month is the last Telemann fantasy, which yes means I'm just going to take a break. The other thing I wanted to kind of throw out to you all is, I mean, I guess this pertains more to people who live in Montreal, but I do want to kind of keep doing this series, probably not as frequently after next month because it's a lot of work, a lot of music to learn, etc. But I want to put them on at least every couple months. And I still, of course, want to live stream them because, as I mentioned, most of my close friends don't live in my own city. So it's really important for me to keep live streaming. But I do also, of course, kind of want to go back into the in-person format because that's also really kind of important and really necessary as well for music. So I want to do a bit of a hybrid, and I kind of want to get some of your thoughts on how that might work. If you have suggestions or a kind of format that you would want to see, especially if you live in Montreal, like if you actually want to come to these concerts in person, how do you think that might work? Would it be kind of like a home thing, so I could stay at home and you can kind of sit in my bedroom? Is it something where I rent a really small hall, especially one that has a piano so that I could like play with humans? how would you want to kind of see that happen? Should I live stream on Zoom, when I resume these concerts? Because that way I could see you guys if you do want to be on screen, of course. And it's even more personal than just a YouTube live stream. So I don't know, in the next month, you can kind of DM me if you have thoughts about that. I'm going to keep brainstorming because I think this is the way that I want to do music in the future. And I want to keep doing things like this because this is what I know. Not only am I good at, but that kind of creates the most connection in this classical music field. So I'm just kind of throwing it out there. I'm welcoming like ideas that you might have for me to after next month, like when I resume, whenever that is, to kind of do the hybrid in-person and live stream thing. Erin says, excited for theme of next month. Yeah. Did you miss it? Or are you saying like you're excited for the theme that you already heard me say? You and Erin, please. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah. Sister, hit me up. That would be great. Especially for the musicals, the songs for musicals, because I don't even know yet how I can like get sheet music that works for the flute and then backing tracks as well. I'm kind of stressed about that. Do all the Sondheim, yeah. Sarah and I have been watching Sondheim musicals like on Zoom for the last month or so, and it's been really great. 5-hour Sondheim concert, holy crap. No, I'm sorry, no. I already kind of have, I think, enough movie material for next month. I should have mentioned this. I was meant to mention this already, but this is the segment called Chats with Kat, even though don't call me that nickname. I don't like any nicknames, but I like alliteration and rhyming. So we are now in the segment of the concert called Chats with Kat, where I can't shut up or stop the live stream. So you're absolutely free to leave. Enjoy your day. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for donating if you've donated, etc. But I'm going to just stick around. I'm going to put my flute away in a sec and we can keep chatting because I just really like talking and I like the flute. And so that's why I do these concerts. Sarah says, wow, heartbroken. Look, 5 hours. 5 hours. No. Thank you, Abner. Thank you, Sophie. I don't know if I shouted Sophie out. Oh, yeah. Another one of my favorite memories is like, Sophie's a clarinetist as well as a music historian and librarian and a writer and amazing things. And Sophie and I have known each other since high school, and we used to be in the, I'm sorry if this is too much info. We used to be in the, basically like an advanced music program. And so we would play together a lot. And Sophie, Sophie is such a good clarinetist. Oh my God. I loved playing with Sophie. Chloe says, thank you. This was so lovely. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to start putting my flute away, but let me know how you are. Let me know what the weather's like in your city. I think it stopped raining here, but it's still like really muggy and, what's the word? Humid. AKA all of the Montreal summers are always humid. Sarah says, fine, I will accept 1 hour of Sondheim. Okay, that's more reasonable. My mom says, duo avec Sophie. Yeah, Mom Sophie spelled with an F. Hey, Sophie, hit me up. Sophie says, attitude. Yeah, thank you. Even though I haven't played in like 2 years. That's okay. That's okay. Sophie and I live really close to each other, which is amazing because she's obviously, well, maybe not obvious to everyone here, but Sophie has been one of my best friends for most of my life. So it's really freaking awesome that we live super close to each other. And we've seen each other in person recently since it's like safer now with COVID. Sarah says it's sticky and rainy here too. Very, very gross. Yeah. In Toronto. Yeah. What's funny is that I don't like playing outside or like, I don't like playing when it's super hot or anything like that. But I don't know about the other flutists who might be still watching. I find when it's like really humid or right after I've taken a shower when my lips are like really hydrated, that's when I get like the best like flute sound usually. For whatever reason, I guess the hydration of like my lips or whatever is really helpful. So even though I hate playing when it's really hot, I do find that my sound quality is always like silky smooth in the summer, which is really nice. But that, I don't know, maybe that's just like a Caitlin thing. Love you, Sophie. Yeah. If anyone has, apart from Sarah with the Sondheim Festival, if anyone has any other songs or movies that they want me to play music from, let me know. As I said, I kind of already have a pretty good amount of movie music for next month that I'm going to mostly be using Tom Play for with backing tracks. But for the musicals, I haven't. There are a bunch of songs I want that I love that I want to do. But for the musicals for next month, I just haven't. Basically, I haven't found any sheet music yet that's usable. Like I haven't started like searching necessarily. So actually, maybe Erin, you'll have to help me with that maybe. But for musicals, if there are any songs that you're like, Caitlin, if you don't play this song, I'm gonna stop watching. Let me know. I'll see what I can do. Sarah says you talk as if I'm being unreasonable. You're not being unreasonable. I love Sondheim too. Some of my favorite musicals are from Sondheim, like literally, like Sweeney Todd. Well, Sweeney Todd is probably my favorite Sondheim musical. But Sophie says I have a bad cough, but Caitlin brought me cough syrup yesterday, which I'm so grateful. Oh yeah, we live so close, so I was like, I'll bring it to you. Sophie says I don't have COVID though. It's okay. I know these concerts, my tagline is going to become irrelevant soon because my tagline is like the concert series where you can remain cozy at home and not catch COVID. But like, at least in Canada and the States, in some parts at least, you know, catching COVID is a bit less of a risk now. So my dad says anything from Phantom or Les Mis. That's definitely on my list. So sweet. Perfect. Yeah. So for example, like I have these books. Like I have a book of a flute book of music from Phantom of the Opera, but that's just like solo. And it's like I don't want to play these songs by myself. Like I want to have backing tracks, but with musicals, it's not really the same thing. I don't know. I have to just like look into that basically, because with musicals, the main kind of constraint is like the key and the range, because obviously it's they're all written for singers and not flutists, and sometimes that causes a problem in terms of keys. So that's what I'm going to do basically starting tomorrow and Monday. I'm going to start doing research into the sheet music for the musicals that I want to play from. Probably next month will be a longer one though, Sarah. Don't worry, because I have a list of the movies that I want to play music from, and that's probably already going to take a good like half hour, 35 minutes maybe. I can't remember. And then I want to do, there's like 1,000,001 songs I want to do for musicals. So chances are it will be a bit long, but I won't be doing as, you know, long intros to each song. It's just going to be more one after the other sort of thing. Sophie says, I love Les Mis, right? Me too. Me too. Me too. Yeah. And by the way, I mentioned this at the very beginning. So next concert is July 31st, which is of course a Saturday. But the day before, Friday, July 30th, I'm doing a flute fundamentals workshop through JAMS, which is the online music school I co-founded. And you can participate in it. So meaning basically it's kind of going to be like a warm-up session. We're going to talk about the basics of making a beautiful sound on the flute. So of course, if you're participating, you would be playing the flute and playing for me, and I'll be guiding you through that and giving you feedback on the spot. But you can also just watch. So you can be an auditor and watch for any number of reasons. You could be a flute teacher that is curious to know how I go about explaining these concepts. You can be, maybe an intermediate or advanced player that feels like, okay, I already know the basics, but let me spend a couple hours reviewing it with Caitlin. So there's a number of reasons why you might want to actually join the workshop, either as a participant or an auditor. And what's really cool about the format I'm doing for this workshop is that, so there will be participants who will play for me on Zoom, but because it's basically going to be more kind of like a guided warm-up session, even if you're just watching, you can be doing the exercises with your flute, but you'll just be on mute. And so you can still play basically and be guided through this information. But of course, if you're only watching, You just obviously won't be getting my feedback, or like be playing, like you'll be muted the whole time, but it's still kind of fun. Like you could just spend a couple hours with us on your end, and you could still be playing and that sort of thing. Bye, Dad. So yeah, anyway, so that's going to be July 30th on Friday. I'm doing that workshop, and then the next day I'll be doing the movies and musicals cozy concert. So yeah, I will probably head off soon. Obviously everyone has has stuff to do or wants to relax, so I will let you go. But before I do so, of course, let me know if you have any questions or thoughts, any requests for next month's concert, movies and musicals. Or if you have any thoughts, I went on a whole spiel before about kind of the future of this series. So I'm taking a break after next month, but I'm going to take time to kind of brainstorm how I want it to go forward. So I'm going to keep some sort of live virtual format, maybe still on YouTube, but maybe on Zoom, like actually on Zoom, so that I can see your faces and maybe even talk with you, like literally talk on Zoom. But I do want to start, when I come back to the series, I want to incorporate an in-person format as well at the same time. I know that might not happen, because if I have people in person and people on the computer, that's not going to be easy to kind of manage my energy and focus. I get that. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. So let me know if you have any thoughts on that, or like requests for how these concerts go forward, that sort of thing. But yeah, I think I'll let you. Oh my God, let you all go. It's because I want to avoid saying you guys too much. I will let y'all go. That's my favorite one. Let y'all go. Oh, Jackie says, I like the idea of doing it in a small, intimate place, like a living room with some tea, and then also just Zoom too. Yeah. So like the Zoom would be at the same time as, like I'd have people basically maybe like in my room, because my room's kind of big enough. Maybe I'd have people in my room as like a VIP kind of ticket, sort of thing. And then I'd still be on Zoom. My only worry, as I was saying, is kind of like making sure that everyone feels catered to. So whether you're on my computer screen or in front of me, I'm going to have to just make sure that like my focus is balanced, basically. I think so. Maybe you can have someone read comments too when there are some. Yeah. I think I definitely, going forward, if I want to make, the technological side a bit better, and if I want to incorporate having people in person at the same time, I'm definitely going to need at least one helper. Kind of like an online workshop. Yeah. Or in real life. Yeah. Like, what's the word? Not monitor, but like, I forget the word. Yeah, I definitely will probably need some help. And I'm still hoping to get better equipment. Moderator. Yes. Thank you, Jackie. Moderator. Exactly. I saw moderato and I was like, what? What's so funny is that like a week or so after last concert, I got an email from my internet company that was like, oh my God, we have this deal going on where you can upgrade to 120 Mbps, whatever the thing is, 120 like download speed and 20 upload speed, which is like 3 times more than what we have now, for like a really, really cheap price, basically for like $50 a month. And I was like, oh my God, yes, let's do that. It's going to like help me for these concerts as well. And then they were like, okay, you're all set to go. It's going to come into effect on your next billing period, which is June 30th. And I was like, oh my God, are you serious? So I'm only going to have like one concert for now left where I actually have like high speed, like literal high speed internet. I was like, no. But that'll be good. And then I'm still brainstorming Mike's situation. Don't ask. I don't want to talk about it right now. Yeah, Fred says, poor you. I know. I can't even explain. I think in February I tried to upgrade back then as well. But I did it like I wanted to do it the day before my concert, which I know, last minute. And they were like, yeah, okay, it's going to be upgraded, but like only in 24 hours. And I was like, oh my God. So then anyways, I've upgraded once since starting this series, and then next month should be really amazing because it'll be at a much better speed. But I think that was all I wanted to mention. I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah, so if you have requests for next concert, DM me like probably this week because I'm going to finalize that probably this week. And if you have, like Jackie, like if you have brainstorming ideas for like combining in person and live stream, or just kind of in general what you want to see in this series after I come back from my break, I would love to know. Jackie says I have to head out, but thanks for the lovely concert. I'm so excited for the next one. Yay, thank you, Jackie. I'm so excited too. We'll talk soon. Because Jackie and I are going to do this epic flute duet next month. I think I'm going to let you all go. I know I said that 5 minutes ago, but now it's for real. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so that this week you'll be notified when I upload the individual music videos, and you'll be able to see Ted, Bethany, and Lauren actually playing next to me in the video because today you only heard them. So make sure to do that and watch those duets, and I will see you next month. Oh, and make sure to check out the Labo in the description box, the showcase for the workshop I've been doing this month. The showcase is this Thursday and this Friday, so please check that out. And then the next concert is Saturday, July 31st at 1 p.m. Montreal time. The theme is movies and musicals. Please let me know if you have any requests for songs that you want to hear or movies that you want me to play music from. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.